All right, y'all.
We are back.
You know how
Oh my
technology
goodness.
is, but we don't let anything stop us, right?
At all.
We don't let
We
anything
just
stop us.
read and come back.
Yeah, that's it. We did that. So I'm gonna go back to where I was
Yes.
because I had already started, creating the group. So I'm just gonna go back where I left off, and we'll put those two videos together.
Yeah. I'm
That's
like,
what we'll
oh
do.
Lord.
All right. So just let me know if you can share my screen. I mean, if you can share
Yeah.
my screen, if you can see my
Yeah, we
screen.
see your screen.
Okay. Perfect. 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 And again, we're just sorry for the inconvenience, but this is what it is. Okay. So now the group is created. So now you have the OSMS test group, and then you also have your banner, and then you have the prompts here to continue to set up your group. And it's very easy because it's 0 out of 4 steps completed. And then I can
Mhm.
invite members. So, of course, the first person I'm going to invite is Takesha, right? Right. And this is
Absolutely.
her page, but I'm going to invite her page. And then I'm going to see if I can invite her profile as well. Because we're going to be using this group, y'all. Okay. Why is it telling me to exit? Probably because I hit something. All right.
There's no telling what
It's
you
not
hit.
it's not coming up because probably because
This
I'm
is
in
my
my
person.
profile. Yeah, in my thing, in my page. So that's probably why. But that's fine. So I invited her. Now I'm gonna add a cover. So I can choose from group photos, I can choose from my photos, illustrations, upload a photo, and most of the time that's what I do. So just want to let you know real quick, I came over to Canva and I created
Mm-hmm.
a group photo or a group banner. So I'm going to download that real quick. And this is my process, y'all. This is our process.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'm
simple.
downloading it. I already know pretty much what I wanted to say, right? And I could say OSMS banner just so that I know. Oh, I saved it as a PDF. Hold on. That's one thing. I
Right.
don't I don't want to save it as a PDF. I'm glad I did that. You gotta look up here and make sure you're saving it as what you want to save it as, because PDFs will not be able to upload to that space. That space is only for images.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad I made that mistake. So now I can just say OSMS banner. So I know what it is. So I saved that. Now I'm coming back to Facebook and I'm going to upload this photo. Well, image. So now the image is going to appear up here, right? And the cool thing is you can adjust it. So I'll leave it like that. So at least part of both of us can be seen, right? Save changes. Sometimes you may have to go back and forth and adjust the banner based
Mm-hmm.
on what you have it there. But just for this, just so you can see.
Yeah. So I wanted to add something to that, D. See how
Mhm.
she's saying that she can go back to it. Once you created a banner for a group one time, you already know what size it needs to be. So the first time you might have to go back and forth because we always start off with the dimensions for the Facebook group banner, right?
Right,
But that
right.
doesn't mean it's gonna fit.
Yeah,
That's what
that's what it's supposed to be.
I learned,
But this
right? We're
one,
like, this is supposed to
yeah,
be the
yeah,
size of the nah, that doesn't unfortunately it just doesn't work that way. And
yeah.
you still have to make it smaller, right? You have to make it less wide. So or what taller. You have to
Well,
make
yeah, the
like
height.
tall, right? You
Yeah.
have to bring the height down.
Mhm.
So once you get the perfect size, then you can always use that one and create a copy of it and just make something else with it, right? And
Yes.
we'll show you guys what we mean by that.
Yep.
But super
Yep.
simple.
Once you have it. Yep. Once you have it, you know you have it. Because I could have just went into the other ones that I made already, but I
But
just made something real quick. Now, also just to show you on the side here, see how the check marks are there because you already did 2 or 4 steps. So now it says add a description, and I'm just going to put test because this is our test group.
yeah, and then guys, if you already know who your avatar is, in other words, your audience, right? Because if you're building a group, you obviously know who you are targeting,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that is when the AI comes into play.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
if you have no idea, okay, I know the type of business, I know the niche I'm in, I know my targeted audience, but man, can I come up with a great, compelling description that's going to have people want to join my group? And if your answer is an astounding no, you're in luck. That is what AI is for. We know we talk about AI all the time. That's because if you're not using AI, you will be left behind. Because everybody and their mom is learning how to utilize AI to create all types of things, including content, which is descriptions, which are descriptions. Descriptions are considered content, guys. So
Mm-hmm.
if you looking for content, we tell you, please use Chat GPT. If you have NowSite, use their version because you never have to worry about it being busy,
That's
right?
right.
You'll never get an error message if you're using the NowSite version. That's why we always say their version is the same thing except better because NowSite they NowSite pays for it and gives it to us. We don't pay for it, right? They have the paid version, so we get the perks of being a member. And
Exactly.
so yeah, and so you can just go to Chat GPT. Half the time, Daria and I just have it sitting at the top up here, and we just click on it and we'll say, give me a description for a health and wellness company that sells products that do dot 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 dot. Sometimes we'll name the name of the product, not the name of the company,
Mm-hmm.
right? We're not trying to promote the company. We're trying to brand ourselves because if something happens to that company, right? Nobody's going to be like, hey, do you still sell Avon? Because your answer will always be no. But if they ask, are you still into skincare? Your answer will always be yes, right? So you're not making a page about the company and their specific products. You're making a page about healthcare or
Right.
skincare
Right.
or helping others online, right? And you
Mm-hmm.
can put that in AI and it'll give you a immaculate description.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's awesome, T. And now when you look on the side here, it's just letting you know all you have to do is create a post, right? I'm
That.
just gonna do a quick post, hey, right? Because this is me and Takesha's group. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter. And this is just for purposes. But believe you me, we will be using this group. So I just want to go over the top, the buttons on the top. So if you want to see how many members or anything about the members, if you want to
Mhm.
make a member an admin or something like that, you would go here to members.
And
Um,
look at me right there on the side. Now, for since we're on here live, I'm gonna go ahead and accept it so that you guys can see how you make somebody an admin.
right.
Because that is what we love. And I'm just gonna go to my notifications. Because don't worry if you don't see it pop up on your phone. So you just go to your notifications and you'll see it in your notification.
Yes. Yes,
Ooh,
yes,
I
yes.
love it.
Now, because this is your profile, I mean your business page, I don't think it's allowing me to do that. Or is it? I see send reminder. Let me see.
Well, you won't be able to do anything until I accept the invitation anyway.
Right. So I can send her a reminder and tell her to come to the group.
Yeah,
There-
send me a reminder so it'll
Yep.
pop up right now.
Yep. Yep. Just sent you a reminder. So it popped up. So this is where you can manage the members in your group. If you want to make people moderators, if you want to make them experts, group experts, this is where you would do all of that. You click on these 3 dots and then it'll give you the option to do that once they become members of the group. Okay? So see here it has group experts, admins, and moderators. This is where you would handle all of that stuff. Okay. You can also create an event in your group. If there's something happening in your group, you can create the event right in your group. So then that way it will bring people to your group. That's something that we couldn't do before, but you can make events right in the group.
Oh, I joined under my profile. So
Oh,
hopefully
nice. Nice. Let's see. All right. Do I see you? Let's see. Maybe
I might have to approve me. So that's the thing too, guys. You can set your group up to be automated, right? You can automate welcoming people in the group. You can automate having people approved. Oh, click see all. You can automate. Oh, you know what? You might have to refresh it. I forgot because we all live. You can automate all sorts of things. You can schedule posts. You can do so many things. I'm like,
yeah, for some reason I don't see
it's trying to be nice and slow.
Yeah. I'm not seeing it right now, but
it still says pending. So you'll have to go into the left hand side. Click those 3 dots. Oh, there you go. Manage click settings.
Wait, where? Oh, right here.
Right now. And then group settings. And then members.
Wait, where's members?
Oh, it should be on the right hand side. My bad. On the right hand side.
Okay. Oh,
there you go.
I see member.
See, manage membership. Oh.
Okay. Wait.
I don't know what happened.
Oh yeah, right here. Who can join?
There you go.
Okay. Oh, I can put profile and pages. There we go.
There you go.
Oh, you see the one or the other. Oh, both profile. Perfect. Nice.
All right, now try refreshing.
Now when I refresh. So see this, y'all? All you got to do is go into settings, click around. It's very self-explanatory.
Oh, yeah. And look right here, guys. Oh, I was going to show them if you want to change the name of your group from all those numbers. See at the top, guys, where it says facebook.com/groups. Circle that. Yeah, right there. Then that's 2511. Oh my God.
You can change. Yeah, you can change that.
You can change that right here where it says customize group. The second one
right here. The web address. Yep, right here.
Customize group.
And you can put so I'm gonna put test right there. Let me see. Will it let me? It has to be 5. Okay, test DT.
Yes. Boom. And guys, you can change it, right? If you decide that you set up a group and you were like, why did I name it that? You can go back in there and change it. So don't feel like, oh man.
Yeah, you can change the name right here.
Yeah. Do pick something that you're okay with.
So let me go back because I do want to show you guys how. So Takesha should be here, right? Do I have to accept you?
It should be. Yeah, you should have to accept me. Yeah. And so click the 3 dots up there. 3 dots next to invite.
Okay.
The blue invite at the top.
Oh, this.
Yeah, click the 3 dots. Yeah. Now view member requests. Yep. Listen, I won't even tell y'all. Me and Daria both do everything. So sometimes if I get stuck, sometimes I'll be like, yo, Daria, how do you go in a group and make a guide again?
I know. We were doing that the other day. Yeah. So members, this is where you manage all of that. So now she is here, not only in her profile, but in her as her group, her business page.
Yes.
Okay. So events, media, you know how sometimes somebody does a post, a picture real quick, and you're trying to find that post, go right to media. Right. Yes. So you can look at the photos, you can look at the videos, and you'll find it like that. Instead of scrolling for days, go right there to media. Okay. You can upload files here too.
I'm sorry, Daria. Let's stop
for one media.
Let's show them how to make someone an admin.
Oh, okay.
So since I'm on there now, you can show them how to make somebody an admin. This is for an admin or a moderator. It'll pop up, and when you click on the person, it'll pop up, and it'll give you the choice. It'll ask you, do you want them to be moderator? Do you want them to be admin? Do you want them to be all those different things?
So I can add.
Oh no, so she can make me a group expert.
Make a group
or she can make me. Yep, and then she can also make me moderator.
Yep. So now I can
members.
Where is it at? Group
expert. You gotta go under members and then click. Yep. Well, see them right there. Click on the 3 dots.
Where? Right here?
All the way to the right, where my face is. See where it says to keep invited group expert.
Oh,
click
right.
on the 3 dots. And then let's see. There we go. Invite as admin.
There we go.
You guys see all that? Did you guys see all that?
I hope so. So not only did I make her a group expert, I made her a moderator. I mean, an admin as well. So that's what you would do.
And then, guys, it's still up to the person to accept being an expert and accept being a moderator and accept being an admin, right? They have to still accept it. You can't just be like, oh, I'm going to make so-and-so admin of my group. They still have to go in and say, yes, I want to be admin of this group, right? They have to click on it to accept it.
Yes.
So
and they'll see it.
Yeah, if you see you invited somebody to be an admin and they haven't clicked on it to accept it, 9 times out of 10 they just haven't seen it. So you just have to say something. Hey, I invited you to be an admin of such and such group.
Check your notifications.
Yeah, check your notifications. No, D, girl.
So now your group, if you want it to be like an educational group and you have a lot of documents, you have PDFs, this is where you will upload these files for your group for resources right here. And then you let your members of the group say, hey, I have a bunch of stuff for you guys here in files. Check out the resources that you can download.
Absolutely.
So this is where you would put that. So that's the top couple of buttons. But then you have your admin tools on the left-hand side. But first, let's start with community home. So you have your home screen, you have your overview, then you have your admin tools. Look at this. This is where you can do your automations. We won't go through all of this, but if you click through each of them, you can do your scheduled posts. You can do badges. You can do membership questions. This is where all that stuff is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Activity.
You can set it up so that people get automatically declined, right? If you have questions and they don't answer the questions, you can automatically decline.
Group rules.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's just so much. And then they even have recommendations on what you can do to help grow your group. Okay. Mm-hmm. And this is all in admin tools. So take the time and go through it. Okay. Because that's a lot. that's a training for another day. That's a one-on-one type thing.
It's definitely a more in-depth training. I'll agree.
So then you have your group settings. You can manage the discussions, the permissions, the roles. So this is a place where you can do that here. Then you can add different features and post formats and things like that. When you click on your insights, you see the engagement, you see the growth that your group has, your admins, your membership. Okay, that's your insights.
Daria, click on group settings right quick. Let's show them 1 or 2 things.
What you want to show them in group settings?
There we go. Now you see right here in the middle are all of those settings. So if you can't remember, where did I go to customize the name of my group? That's group settings. You can't remember, dang, what I put the name of my group in the description right here. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I want people to have to see an introduction so they know what the group is about, more than just the description. It's right there. Oh, okay.
Yep.
So it's right under that. It's right under the name of the description. Under the name of the description, then you'll see. Oh, close that, cancel that one. Right under the name of the description, you see it says new member intro. New member intro is when you get that new member, right? That's the first message that they're going to see.
Mm-hmm.
First message, all new members will see. So if you're saying, I want all my new members, everybody that comes into the group to see this, there you go. That's even better than having something pinned or featured.
Yes.
So
Yep.
we'll show you how to pin or feature something also. But I just wanted to show them, to remind them, this is how you get to that settings portion.
Yes.
So if you guys ever want to come back in, if you're creating your group, if you're trying to figure out where to manage certain things, don't be afraid to go into your group settings. After all, you're the owner of the group.
Right. Right.
Look at all these things you can add: files, reels, rooms. You can put up you can have badges, make badges for people.
Mm-hmm.
People love those things.
Yes. Yes. You can have, it can celebrate you for engaging, have it set up where it celebrates you for engaging in the group, which is
Yeah.
really cool. Conversation starters.
Yes.
So it's a lot of cool things that you can add to. You can also add apps to the group. Like if you want to stream into your group, so you will add StreamYard or you might add Zoom. So this is where you will add your apps. And so it's a lot that you can do within these groups.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to just get in there and click around. That's the only way we're going to know. That's what we did.
Absolutely.
We clicked around.
And you want to make sure that when you have a group, that you are making curiosity posts, right? It's the same thing, because when people go into your group, they want to see the types of things that are being posted. So you want to be vigilant and making sure that people aren't spamming people posts, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. And that's where the admins and the moderators come in. Because a lot of times people will make a post and then you'll see somebody go inside of the comments of that post and start saying, "Oh, well, I have a great opportunity for you and you should reach out to me." We ban those people right away.
Yeah.
I'm like,
not that kind of party.
You're doing like, you know what you're doing. Stop.
It's not that.
I give them a little time. We give them a little time. I suspend them for 3 days. Then I'm like, come back with that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So guys, this is pretty much, how you set up a group. If you have any questions, this would be a great time for you to ask your questions right here in the chat. I'm looking in the chat. So if you have any, if you already have a group of your own and there's a question about, the setup or anything that you have, this is a great time as well. Put a 1 in the chat if you are ready to set up your group.
Yes. Daria, go ahead and let's make that either hey or our banner a featured post. Let's pin it so that they can just see how easy it is. And look at what she's doing, guys. Just clicking those 3 dots. Look at that. Pin to feature. That's all she clicked. And now when you scroll up to the top, you're going to see that pin to the top. Of course, you're probably going to have to refresh the screen.
When someone comes in, they'll see it right.
I don't know why yours is acting crazy. It's usually my device doing that.
Yeah.
You might have to try it again.
Yeah, it's usually right at the top. And if I hit featured, it's right there.
There it is.
So what it is I had it on discussion, but when I put it on featured, it's right there at the top.
So if you want to feature several things, let's say you have several things that you're promoting, right? And you don't want to blatantly say the names of the companies, things like that, but you have curiosity posts, right? Where you want people to ask, well, what is it? What type of, you know what I'm saying, lip gloss is that? I want to get that. Like what? This girl right here. Hey, Christina. Say hey, Christina.
Hello.
Nope, not at this time of day. Go finish eating the noodles. What happened? I didn't hear you, ladies.
Yes, guys. So this is.
Oh, badges. I'm sorry.
Badges.
Somebody is asking, what about badges? Badges is when you see people have next to their name conversation starter, or they have top contributor, things like that.
Right. That's what the badges are. Yeah.
Okay.
And so you could set that up, because you know how sometimes you get that in your notification that you earned a badge for, engager, ambassador of the group or something like that. So then when you type in the group or you post in the group, it's going to show your name and pretty much your title. So that's what that is. So those are pretty fun. People like that, like to be acknowledged for being in a group. So
And
that's what that
especially
is.
contributions. When
Mm-hmm.
somebody is contributing a lot, that
Mm-hmm.
means they're helping the group grow, essentially, right? They're
Yes.
posting content just like you are, especially the top contributor. They're really in there either
Right.
promoting themselves or promoting their services, right?
Right.
You can add 500 a piece, so each person can add 500 people. So sometimes it allows you to add more. Sometimes it allow you to add 500 at a time. Daria and I have been on Facebook probably since Facebook started. I've been on Facebook since 2009, right? I got online in the MySpace days. So as as long as Facebook been around, Daria and I have been around. So we have more, but we notice that it gives everybody at least 500. So you want to answer that, D?
So I'm looking at the badges. So let me go back.
Oh no, the question is, what is
Oh,
the difference between group and page? Because I only really want a page.
oh, okay. So a page is where you showcase your business. That is like that's your business page. So you have your website, your phone number, your hours. That's the page. Your
Mm.
banner, the name of your business, your phone, everything where a person can connect with you or contact you. And then that's where it's okay for you to put links for your products because that is your page. You are promoting whatever business you have. In most cases, if you have your own business, not a rep of a company, then you
Mhm.
will put your business name, whatever that is, create possibilities, uh Debbie's kitchen, whatever, right? The name of your business. Then you would put that's where you would show you would let your audience know that you have coupons, you have sales, new products. That's where you can put your pricing, whatever it is that you are promoting for your business there. Now, if it's a replicated business, we don't recommend that you do that because let's say that business goes out of business. So let's say, like what was a company that I think it was TLC, right? They're not in business anymore, right? TLC? I don't think so. Right, Taki?
Um, um,
Or they
I don't believe that's the name of the company anywhere
right, so they
anymore.
changed so they
I
right,
believe
so they changed their name. So then they may be the same company, but they rebranded themselves, just like MLSP. MLSP is no longer, they branded themselves, so they're under a different name. So let's say you put those names on your page, people know you for that, and now you're ready to change up, and people don't already moved on
Oh yeah,
to something else because they know that company don't exist no more, so they know you're not operating out of that company.
right.
So it's better for you to come up with your own brand, right? And we shared information on how to do that. There's a boot camp, so let me know about the if you want to know about the boot camp, but you want to brand yourself
Yeah.
with the name of your brand, and then you can share information about what it is that you're promoting. I hope that makes sense. Now, the group is where you bring people and you nurture them and they get to know, like, and trust you. You're building them up. You're giving them information. It's a totally different look and feel, right? There's no company information like that, like your website and your phone number and your hours and your links. So it's a totally different feel. I hope that I answered that. I hope that that made sense.
Hmm. Replied Banks Boutique for online clothing. My page is Dana B Boutiquing
Uh-huh.
with Banks Boutique. So unless you own Banks Boutique, what are you gonna do if they go out of business?
Right.
If you sell boutique clothing, right? Boutique items, you want to brand yourself.
Right.
You
And
don't
give
want to brand the company
right and give
because
it that
you
name.
can all right. Because Banks Boutique is just your supplier. That's
Exactly.
just like saying you sell on Amazon, but Amazon isn't the supplier. Amazon is the platform you sell on, but you actually get your supplies or your merchandise right from uh Walgreens, or you act from Walgreens, bad
Look, or trick me.
from Adidas or from Nike or
Yeah.
from Lululemon, right? One of those, one of those companies. But you're not gonna every time you gotta hold on. You're not gonna every time you work with a different brand, you're not gonna continually say Banks. Well, with Banks Boutique, Dana B Boutiquing. So is Banks Boutique the name of your boutique? Because if so,
Yeah,
that's
that's a good question. That's different.
yes, that's perfect. If you are the owner
Of that
of Banks
boutique.
Boutique, then you absolutely can say that all day long.
With
And
your
you're not
logo
worried
and
about
everything.
it.
Yep.
Yes.
With your logo and everything because it's yours. And you have total control. We don't have control over the companies that we represent and we get our merchandise from. Once they go out of business, we got to move on somewhere else because we
I'm
don't.
glad you said that, Daria.
Yeah,
I'm glad you said that.
yeah.
And so we're gonna give you just a couple steps of what to do, right? Real simple. It's not even 2 minutes. Honey, go over there because he's so loud. So what happens is when you join a company, the first thing we tell you to do, if your upline hasn't told you, most uplines don't tell you, right? Because 9 times out of 10, they're probably not doing it. So the first thing you need to do is create a landing page. You're not going to send people directly to your membership site. Because first of all, how are you going to know that they went to the membership site? You put them through a funnel, because that way, you can see, okay, they really were interested in the information and they are taking a look. And B, now you can drip on them, right? Okay, they saw it. For some reason, they bought it or they didn't buy it. Either way, you have their email address, so you can say, hey, I noticed that you went to the website, but you didn't make a purchase. Is there a reason why? Right? You can automate all of this stuff. Set up a whole campaign. If this, then that. Right? If they buy something, start sending them this email campaign. If they don't buy something, keep them on this email campaign. Right? First email, we noticed you were there, but you didn't purchase anything. Well, come back to our site and visit, things like that. The second email, hey, you see that you really like the such and such right on the site, the Alive product. Would you like a sample? Right? If you allowed to give out samples, there's plenty of things that you can do. But if you don't have that first thing we said, which is a landing page, right? And that landing page brands you. Daria and I are A, affiliate marketers. B, network marketers. C, we own a corporation. Do you think that we are promoting all these different companies? Half the time you don't even know what company we in, unless can you show pics from the company in the group? You can, just as long as they don't have the company logo or company name. And
Right.
we can show you guys examples of that. Evelyn says, very good. You go, girl.
Yes.
Miss Evelyn. That's my adopted grandma. Hey, girl. So, so yeah, guys, you definitely want to. Like, let's say that you were in a group, you were in this company, right? It doesn't matter what it is. You're an affiliate of this company. I have a company where I don't remember my passwords. I got 1,000 passwords, right? Regardless of what the name of the company is, I'm not going to go on there promoting the name of the company. I'm going to promote the fact that I have a way for you to be able to save 1,000 emails and, you know, put them on any device you want without taking up more space in your phone. Who'll be interested? I didn't say the name of the company.
Right.
Right? It could be any company. And there's plenty of companies out there like that. So you want to be generic, right? So they're like, I wonder what company she's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to hit you up just because they're curious. Oh, I wonder, I might be with that company or I might not be with that company. Let me see what company she's talking about. Hey, are you talking about such and such company? They're like, oh no, have you ever heard of? And they send you that link to that company, right? Might be 10 times better than what you're using. But they got your attention
yes,
by not telling you what the name of the company was.
Exactly. You know, I have a perfect example, and it didn't dawn on me until years later. When I was younger, like in my 20s and 30s, I used to go on these ski trips.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to always see women selling jewelry. And the jewelry would be around the price point of $5 to $10. And I remember, like, oh my God, nice sets, earrings and the necklace. But I didn't know anything about paparazzi back then. Paparazzi's been around for a long time. I'm sure I bought some paparazzi from people. But the person that was showcasing the jewelry, you didn't see paparazzi nowhere. Where they had what they had up there, jewelry for $10. That's gonna draw you in.
Yes. And listen to what Darius said. Didn't say paparazzi anywhere. But guess what? Paparazzi is their supplier.
Yes.
That's not the name of your company.
She made a killing. People were buying that jewelry like crazy. And that's why there's some women in paparazzi that do really well. And then you have some that don't do so well because they're busy promoting, oh, well, I'm in paparazzi. And then when people see the $5 joint, they know it's paparazzi. Oh, never mind. I don't want that. I don't want that. But if they would just showcase and say, hey, I have, these beautiful sets for $5, $10, whatever it is, you model them, you talk about how you can wear them, whether it's for church, whether it's for nightlife, whether it's for work, whatever. People won't care that it's paparazzi because they like it. But the minute they know it's paparazzi, like,
and it's so true what Daria is saying. If you go on there, because for one, as soon as you say paparazzi, they're like, oh, she probably got that for $5. If you're saying this is D&T's jewelry shop, we can put whatever price we want on there.
Exactly.
We can also sell across the board. We can sell paparazzi jewelry. We can sell Rockstar jewelry. It ain't the name of a company. We can sell D&T jewelry. We can sell any type of jewelry because we're branding it as our business.
There's so many companies that you can get your jewelry from that you do not have to say the name of the company. You're doing your brand. Okay? That's it. That's it. Right now, those of you that are selling like Mary Kay or Avon, of course they're gonna know it's Avon, but they won't know it until they speak to you.
Exactly.
And after you gave them
how is that? How are they not gonna know I'm with that Avon or Mary Kay, Daria? How are they not gonna know?
They're not gonna know because you're not gonna blast it all over your profile and all over your business pages because it's not your company.
But Daria, I really like their lipstick. I really want to tell everybody how great their lipstick is.
Well, you can tell them about the lipstick by doing demonstrations. Just make sure that the name of the company is covered up and you talk about the benefits. And then you then you do a call to action, a CTA, and say, hey, if you want to know, if you would like to get your hands on this amazing lipstick that does not appear everywhere and it's very moist
or bud,
no smudge, just hit me up in my inbox. They hit you up in your in the inbox like, yo, I want to get that lipstick. You go, oh, sure, no problem. What has you interested in the lipstick? You have a little conversation and they go, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna send you my link. And they'll be like, oh, snap, I didn't know that was
Mary Kay.
I never know Mary Kay. And they're gonna buy it because they're already sold on it. They already told themselves they gotta get it. They don't spoke to you about it. You don't hype them up some more. And now they're gonna get it, whether it's Mary Kay, Joe
They don't care
Smo,
where it come from.
whatever it is. They don't care because they want it now.
Their
So,
lipstick look good on you, and you demonstrated it well. They like, yo, D, let me get some of that Sakura. What is I don't even know the name. Y'all listen, this is how you know I'm not a makeup person. Sephora. That's it. I know because my cousin wears that too. That's how you know I'm not a makeup person. I can't even name makeup.
And Sephora is the name of the store that carries a lot of different brands.
See?
So, you know.
Oh, Janet, if you on here, I did not get that, Janet. You know what I'm talking about. So check with them, Janet, because I didn't get it. My daughter didn't either. So check with them and find out what happened. I don't know what happened. I was meaning to call you. I'm so glad you got on this call.
Yep.
So I was just thinking about you yesterday.
Wow. So guys, we hope that we were helpful, in helping you set up your group. How many people, put a 1 in the chat if you are going to set up a group after watching this. If you have to watch the replay, it's all good. We will leave both videos inside of the group, because every now and then these things happen. We'll probably do one full video so we can put it on our YouTube channel. So if anybody wants it, we'll just do a video showing you how to do this. But we love the interaction, the questions. So we really appreciate you hanging in there with us. If you know someone that needs to know how to set up a group, don't hesitate and share this video with them, the group as well, because our goal is to help as many people succeed in this industry as possible. That's our goal. We want you all to do well, and you're welcome. You are very welcome.
Ooh, hey.
You are welcome. So with that said, guys, we're going to run. And can you tell me if you could put pics in the group before you go? Sure, you can.
Yes, you absolutely can put anything you want in your group. You just want to make sure, like you were saying, that it doesn't have like a big old logo on there saying Daria Takeeja's live. You know what I'm saying? You want it to be about you, and you want them to find out what you're talking about. Oh, you're welcome.
And there's ways. Yeah, there's ways that you can put your products in the group or on social media without showing the logo. You can put you can upload it into Canva and put emojis in front of it. You could crop it out. There's just ways you can do that, because the main thing is you want people to come to speak to you to learn more about what it is that you have.
Absolutely.
That's the thing. So you want to bring
them to reach out to you. You want to have a conversation with them that you didn't initiate, right? You didn't reach out to them. They were curious about something you posted. So they were like, yo, I need to find out more information. Right? Yeah. And you want that. You want people constantly coming to you. Hey, Takeeja, what was that about? I saw this thing in your story. What was that about? Can you give me some more information? Sure. Right? And that's what you want. That's the good life. Right? Yep. That between having people reach out to you organically and you dripping on them, right? That's how you continue to get more people. You continue to get more people. And these are the free ways we're teaching you guys. Right? Because a lot of times people are like, I don't have money for this. I don't have money for that. That's why we teach you guys the free version. Right? The free version means time. Right? If you have money, we'll teach you the ads version. So that's the difference. You either have a lot of money or you have a lot of time. So most people starting off online don't have a lot of money, but they have tons of time. So that's why we teach the organic approach and more.
Right.
Because we not only do we teach people the organic approach to making money online, but we also set up people's accounts for them, set up people's funnels, websites, we do workshops where we teach you guys how to create your own content, things like that. So that's why we had to add and more. We're like so much more than just the organic approach. So you guys will see us. We're going to start adding and more, because we do so much, and we have students and we have clients. right? Because some people, they're like, I want to learn. I don't want to know nothing about marketing. I just want to give you my login. I want you to do it. We do that too. To, because for some people, the only thing they care about is their business. They're good at their business. It takes up just enough time for them. And if they had to learn how to do marketing, it would take up more time than they have. And it would cost them more money because they're wasting all their time doing it instead of doing IPAs, income producing activities.
Right.
Right. So that's why some people pay to have stuff done because they're like, I don't have time to learn how to do that. Like my expertise is skincare. I know that forwards and backwards, right? I know a little bit about marketing, but ultimately, yeah, I'm gonna leave that in the hands of somebody who knows what they're doing. Like they know what they're doing. They got it. Yeah. So guys,
yes,
we are gonna have a phenomenal interview for you guys next week, and we're gonna bring a couple different things. What he's gonna bring it. He is gonna bring it. This gentleman is somebody that's a near dear friend to us. We won't spoil it by telling you, but we will put the flyer out early, right? So we will put the flyer out early. You guys can feel free to share the flyer, and you guys get on and feel free to ask this young man some questions.
You want to do that, and you want
especially, to do that. Right? And we're talking about especially if you want to know how to get into any niche and dominate. We're talking about online, offline. We're talking about if you a chef and you do catering, you want that popping. If you got an online and you want that popping, you also do affiliate marketing, you want them popping too. This guy, right? This guy is going to show us, right? He's going to tell us, he's going to show us, we're going to interview him, and we're going to ask him some nice questions so that you guys can see exactly what you guys have in front of you, right? And the potential that you guys have. We're going to let you guys know because, we'll talk all.
Yeah, because it's already 10 after 6. And we had that little snafu, but I hope we made up for it.
Thank you guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week. And thank you again for coming and spending time with us on another Tuesday. Have a great evening.
Bye,
See you next week.